Hey! Yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be talking about Flash Season 3, Episode 16, Into the Speed Force. So this is a continuation of last week's episode where Wally gets sucked into the Speed Force, and because of which basically takes Savitar's place in his own little personal hell. Barry, of course, has to go in there because of the hero he is and get Wally out, by all means possible, even if it means taking Wally's place. While this episode goes on, we see a lot of cameos from a bunch of old CW Flash characters. We see Thawne in there, Eddie Thawne. We see Captain Cold. We see Ronnie Firestorm, as well as a nice surprise character, which I was not expecting to show up, did. This episode was actually really, really good. It was fun and enjoyable, but most importantly, it was very emotional. Barry has to learn a lot about himself in this episode, and he has to face things that he doesn't want to face. Deal with things that he doesn't want to deal with. And most importantly, at the end of this episode, Barry takes control of his relationship with Iris. Oftentimes, it's kind of Iris making the calls when it came down to their relationships. One basically calling the shots, but Barry stands up and basically pulls the trigger and makes a decision. One of which may be the best for the situation, but really puts their relationship in an interesting twist and turn. This episode was really good and a lot better than last episode. Not saying last episode was better. Last episode was really good, but this episode, which I thought wasn't going to be a good episode at all, actually turned out to be one of the best of the seasons. And Season 3 has turned out to be a fairly great season. On a whole. So I definitely recommend watching this episode. If you haven't seen last week's episode, watch it and then watch this one. Some great stuff in there, some great character development, and we learned a little bit more about Savitar, which is always nice. He's a great villain, but one of which we don't know enough of. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.